I had gone to the University of Texas at Austin on scholarship and was part of a undergraduate honors program called Plan 2, but I was not very motivated. So I wound up in the Rio Grande Valley. I had been in downtown Dallas working for an attorney, understand what was happening with kids in the valley. I knew what was happening with my own children, which was at that time first named Tech Prep of the Rio Grande Valley. Wrote a grant proposal, and I didn't know I'd be good at writing grant proposals. And at that time, there was no South Texas College. There was just Texas State Technical College. It became a college shortly after they hired me. It was an institute when they hired me. And I helped with the startup of STC. The guy in charge of instruction wrote me a letter and said, "Dear Mrs. Bub, we really love you. You're really doing a great job. We are so happy that you're in charge of this instructional program for us. And if you don't finish your degree, you're fired." Collaborate is my middle name, and partner with other people is my second middle name. And we soon expanded it to be TSTC and Texas Southmost and UT Pan Am and all the school districts in the 4-county region. But what was written into that first grant proposal is what has driven the work being done in RGV Lead ever since. And it was things like academics for everybody. And we wound up buying a mobile manufacturing technologies laboratory from NCMS and sending it around the valley to students in junior high school at that time, middle school now. That was like a high-tech machine shop on wheels. So what the heck are we doing in public schools? If we're not teaching them grammar and we're not teaching them how a ruler works, what are we teaching them? State law now requires that all kids need a career major and an academic foundation. But when we were first setting that out in the valley, it was kind of revolutionary. And it was very successful. We became a state model, and now it's in the state law. But that was all because the Lord had his hand on it. And that's the real answer. If you want to know the secret of my success, I overcame being the child of a family that was poor as a church mouse. It'll kill success if you ask somebody else for help and then take credit for what they have done. You have to aim high. Don't sell yourself short. Find what you love in life and go for it.
But how do I find my passion? How do I find that job?
They need to cut themselves more slack. Have you ever heard the be as nice to yourself as you are to other people? Well, I worked for attorneys for 12 years. Then I taught school at TSTC for 10 years. I was a chairman of a program at TSTC, and I helped set up South Texas College. Then I wrote a grant proposal that led to running a nonprofit. I started living by the verse that says, "In all your ways acknowledge God, and he will direct your paths."
Everything, I guess, it's wrapped around having a good mindset.
Understand your own potential is find something that you love to do that you can earn a living doing.
A lot of times that you just want to throw in the towel as a mom. Realize, you know what, I am not that super person that I can do everything.
Because the times that were very difficult, I would pray and the Lord would open his word. I love that you're doing this. Yay team, go fight win.